want my baby bag.
Baby. I love a baby bell.
Oh.
I love the baby
I missed
bell.
a baby bell. I also missed a cheese string or any kind of processed cheese.
Oh, you love a processed cheese.
What
What
about
about Squeezy cheese?
That Squeezy cheese and chive.
Right.
Have you ever had that from Morrison's?
Please welcome to the stage, Miss Squeezy cheese
Squeezy
and
cheese and
chive.
chive. That could be us. Duo act.
Isn't it called Primella?
You be the cheese, I'll be the chive.
Right.
Well, there's obviously other brands available, but that on a sandwich, smash it, sit on it, smash it together.
Sit on it, throw it off
Sit
your
on
iPhone
it,
sandwich,
shove it
toast
off,
it,
fart
put it on
on
your
it,
George Foreman,
Put it in
fart
your
on
mouth,
it.
take it back out,
Yeah,
and then
just-
what are you going to do with it?
Throw it in a box and fuck
That's
it.
right, throw it in a box and fuck it.
Talking of throwing it in a box and fuck it, let's get on with it, Tits.
Let's get on with the old podcast.
Oh.
I'm not doing it.
Oh,
I'm not doing this.
you're not doing
I'm
what?
leaving.
So, for reference, that was the cupboard door shutting. There is no door that lightweight that could push Titty out of a room.
I'm not taking your attitude today, so pack it in.
What?
Yeah.
Pack what
Yeah, your attitude.
in? Pack what in?
Throw it in a box.
And fuck
Throw it
darling.
overboard. What are we doing? Come on, what's new? What's fresh? What's the agenda?
What's the 411?
What's the 977?
Listen, just because you've got hard nipples and an iced coffee, don't mean you can tell me how to live my life.
Hey, speaking of iced coffee.
Oh, here, I knew you were going to say.
So, obviously being on a ship that's going into operation, not everything's open and things are ramping up and we're starting to stress test things.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgie's been stress testing me for the past fucking year.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
But the the coffee shop that we used to go to, well, we always went, didn't we?
Yeah.
And Georgie'd always get me ice mocha.
Yeah.
2.5 ice cubes.
Yeah.
17 degrees.
Yeah.
Kelvin.
Yeah.
And
Antarctica, darling.
and now, just thinking about it, that just reminded me the old coffee shop's open back again, but I'm yet to have received a nice mocha from our lovely Georgia.
Well, I just don't think you deserve it, Tits. First of all...
Go on, why not?
First of all, I do everything for this podcast.
Do
you
you?
do absolutely nothing. I am the driver in this business partnership. No, I've just not had time. I haven't seen you.
I'll be honest, the only time I see you now is when we're recording podcasts.
Yeah, which I quite like.
And even that's too much.
I quite
to be
enjoy
honest,
it.
because just looking at you now, it's making me bilious. Explain to the listener what you're wearing.
Well, it's
Best you
funny.
can.
It's funny you say bilious. Because that really is what my costume theming is really today. Now, on cruise ships, sometimes you get a bit of rocking and rolling.
You do,
don't you?
and we have been the past few days have been a bit,
and that's what's inspired this outfit because. What they do is they put motion discomfort bags on the stairwells, which are sick bags.
It's a sick bag for the
It's
old
a
Joe blogs. For you and me, it's a sick bag.
It's a sick bag, don't you know? Yeah.
It's
People
actually
from Sheffield, it's a sick bag. People from the Isle of Wight, it's a motion discomfort bag.
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference in the language.
It's actually your wig cap.
Yes.
That they've just hung on the banister.
It's actually, do you know those when you go in a shop and you try on shoes and they've got those little poppets?
Yeah.
It's actually those socks.
Did they reuse them?
In shops?
Surely not.
They do. I used to work in Harrods, darling.
Stop it. In Harrods as well.
Well,
if they're
what would
reusing them in
happen
Harrods, they're reusing them in bloody
in
Deichman's.
B&M.
Yeah.
In B&Co, darling.
Yeah.
B&Co, famous for selling pots.
Why would you want to put a used foot condom on? Because essentially that's what it is.
But
sorry, go on.
No, but seriously, in Harrods, if they had fallen, if someone had taken them and just put them back, we could just put them back in the box, no problem. People's corns and everything. What are they called?
Athlete's foot.
Athletes at
Rife.
I've
Rife
never had
Harrods.
athlete's foot. I've never done anything athlete like.
Not an athlete, are you?
But listen, what I did is I went along the stairwell and I took a big group of them bags and I stuck them on a corset, made them into a dress.
Which actually got rid of the corset shape.
Yes.
That makes me laugh whenever you see a drag queen have a corset on and it makes them look wider than what they looked before without the corset.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't understand that. And those fake PVC corsets, they always make you look big.
They just make you look bigger than what you were. You
look like a bin bag on bin day, darling. Let's not
overflowing.
Bloody flowing with salad. But seriously, no. And and then on the shoes. I've got some surgical masks wrapped around the Laduca.
Right.
I have actually wearing a Laduca.
They've arrived, have they?
They've arrived.
So that's interesting. Talk us through what name of Laduca shoe is that?
So this Laduca is a wing wrap.
Oh,
Laduca.
I can't remember seeing them in the
well, they're
online.
new.
Oh, they are.
And they're only for professional dancers.
Oh, I see.
So you wouldn't know.
Well, I was going to say, how have they made it onto your foot then?
I brought them. And, so what they are, the wing flap, is the shoes have wings.
Right.
So because I do a lot of aerial, if I was to get stuck, I can fly down.
Fly down.
So that's what they are. And then on my head, I've got just a very classic Miss Georgie Porgy.
Ginger, blonde.
Ginger, strawberry blonde.
Blue.
Bit of blonde through it.
Yeah.
Plaited at the back. It wasn't plaited.
Pleated.
It was pleated.
Yeah.
And then it wheated. So what I did is I seated it.
Yeah.
And that's what the back is.
Right.
And then just a sensible, just little hat.
Yeah, and I do like the addition. You've got a shreddy. Just
yes.
a single piece of cereal, a shreddy, just in as a fascinator there.
So actually, that wasn't there.
Oh.
It was a Weetabix and it shrunk.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
It sucked up all the moisture from your sweat.
Very much so. But Titty, tell me about this look, because honestly, I've never seen you quite in so much fabric.
Well, the thing is, we must be on sync. You know, great minds think alike, because I too have gone for the rocking and rolling ship situation.
Right.
So usually, what you do if you get seasick, there's a few different ways you can have a band, acupuncture. Usually the nurse just tells you to sip a can of Diet Coke really slowly and grow up.
Yeah.
They give you a wet paper towel and send you rocking.
Yeah.
But I've actually come as a large pill.
Right.
A seasickness tablet.
A seasickness
that you would take. So you say a lot of fabric because it is just fabric,
Yeah.
So the weight of it is quite heavy.
Right.
So gradually over time I am starting to slump. But yeah.
See, I've noticed that about you recently. You've got quite a hump.
Well, that's
on
the hunchback, isn't it?
Oh, that's the hunchback.
I had 3 kids follow me around before. I said, I've not got your fucking ball.
I've not got your bloody ball.
So yeah, very pill shaped today.
Right.
Pill. Sugar pill cosmetics.
And you got the Laducas on the
I
bottom.
have the Laduca on the bottom. This is just a Teresa 3-inch soft sole.
Oh, I've also got a Mother Teresa 3-inch.
Yeah. So a lovely T-strap sandal bar flap there.
Yeah, and just the wig. I mean, there's no wig.
Well, it's like I said, it's a ball cap because it's the top of the pill.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand.
And we're reading a message.
No. What I was doing there actually is I was just double checking
for food in your beard and your camera on your phone.
Yes. Yeah. That's what was happening there.
Yeah.
But they're never going to see these outfits, are they?
You're never going to see these outfits, sadly, unless you're in the room with us right now, which you're not. But you'll have to imagine them best you can.
Best you can, darling.
That's it. We will not be posting a picture.
Right. Print, script, moving on.
Cut, script, bit of tuck music.
Yeah.
Speaking of tuck music.
Oh,
Miss Georgie Porgy. I mean, this is a constant debate, isn't it?
It is.
It's a debate on a mass scale. A mass debate, if you will.
One of us out of our friendship, business, partnership, relationship, Titty, is a professional stage manager.
Right, and I think you get confused with which one that is, because Georgie Porgy is determined in thinking that we've gone through this before, underscore music, You know what? Why not I give him a bit of... Oh, it's just my audience.
If you want to lick this rim, you've got to do it in Marks and Spencer.
If you want to see me without socks on, it'll cost you 20 quid.
And I've got gangrene.
And I've had some Harrods shoot. And I've got a Harrods foot condom on.
Yes, fucking lovely.
So this is obviously to build the atmosphere. I'll fade it out because I'm a professional. But we would call this in the industry an underscore. Some background music happening while other things are happening.
Yeah.
So that it's not just silent.
Yeah.
Now, Georgie was determined in thinking that it's not called underscore. It's called an underchore. To which I swiftly corrected them and said, well, you'll think of an overture, which is usually a piece of music at the beginning of a performance.
Right.
And he said, well, I just call it tuck music.
Yeah.
Bit of tuck music. So much so that the other day we were teching one of the events.
Yeah.
And what was the context? What did you say? You said, oh, yeah, just something, let's play and we can have a bit of tuck music on.
Yeah, we'd have a bit of tuck music.
Bit of tuck music. And the professional sound technical engineer said, oh, it's not tuck music. It's underscoring.
Listen.
And then I dropped my mic, walked off.
I am fully aware. I'm fully aware, as she takes a big sip of vodka, I am fully aware that it's called an underscore. That's disgusting, Tits. That was her labia.
Yeah. Slapping together.
I'm fully aware it's
don't give me this now. No.
I call it tuck music because
it's the music that plays when you're trying to tuck.
Yeah, and also, listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong in calling it tuck music. It is music that tucks underneath you talking. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with a bit of bump and tuck and grind.
I think they took a few brain cells out when they took them teeth out, to be completely honest. So that was it. The great tuck debate is over. Tuckgate has finished.
Yeah,
it's
I
now
will call it
known as
underscore from now on. But yeah, I was saying underchore as well.
Yeah.
But the underchore was just, this very much for me is an underchore, having to sit here and do this with you.
This is quite
the chore.
Yeah.
So from now on, I'll get it correct. All right, Tits.
Yeah, it is all right, actually.
Fucking
Thank you.
You stupid girl.
Now, moving on from stupid girls to lucky girls.
Lucky
I've got
girls.
some fabulous news.
Oh, go on, tell us.
Because
You've won the lottery.
2 of my friends who are lesbians are pregnant.
Wow.
Uncle Georgie.
Here we
Or I
go.
should say Auntie Georgie.
Well, you look like Uncle Georgie in this.
Well, that's got a penis. But yeah, Auntie. Honestly.
Stop it.
Oh,
Christ
dear.
alive.
Christ alive.
Oh, that really caught me off guard. Though.
Yes, bloody hell, a bit like the hepatitis. But
no, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. So 2 of my friends are pregnant, and obviously
lovely.
they are 2 women
from Lebanon.
They are from Lebanon.
Yeah.
And they are women.
Yeah.
And I've said that many times.
Yeah.
But obviously, what they did to get pregnant was they went and had a donor.
Oh, they had a donut.
They had a donut.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. No, they had. All they had to do was eat a bloody custard donut from Morrison's.
Next thing you know, triplets.
Yeah. So they are pregnant.
Right.
Gorgeous. So exciting.
Both of them are, or they
just the one.
Right, understood.
Yeah, just the more the maternal one.
There we go. Right.
But how this happened is quite a funny story.
Tell us.
So there's an app where you can go on, and it's like Tinder.
Right.
But instead of men or women or people to sleep with, you keep swiping until you find the person you want the sperm on.
Interesting.
I'm not sure of the name of the app.
Yeah.
Maybe we could come up with some names now.
I think so. What's the first thing that comes to mind, really? You know, sperm.
Plentyofsemen.com?
Plenty of semen in the
I've
womb.
got a beard hair in my mouth. It's not mine.
Yeah, it can't be.
Plenty of semen.
Plenty of semen. Semen mingle.
Semen mingle.
Semen
Very
mingle.
good.
Something like that.
Nice and simple.
Based book. Turkey baster. Turkey based book. Bastagram. Yeah. Shoot me up.
Shoot me up. But
can't see any of
anyway,
this. So
distract.
So they've got this app.
They got the app. They went on the app. They found
that.
a
Swipe
lovely,
left.
Yeah, they swipe left.
Or whatever the kids do these days. Friggin', I don't know.
Yeah, I actually thought you did that in person. I was just pushing people.
Push people out the way. Yeah.
But they found someone. They went round to his house. They met him. Really liked him. Decided, you're the one.
Yeah.
You're going to be the baby daddy.
Yeah.
And what happened then is he went upstairs. He pleasured himself to pictures of J-Lo in her Versace dress.
Well, that's what you think. I'm sure they just whacked a picture of me on there.
No. That would do the opposite. And then came down the stairs, gave them a little vial.
But it was vial as well.
Yeah.
Well, surely there's a time frame to it all, isn't there?
There is, yes.
Did they have to drive home in rush hour traffic?
Well, I'll tell you, Tits, if you let me, tell
Well,
the
come on,
story.
spit it out.
Well, she didn't. Because she's pregnant. So what happened next is the man said, "Oh, well, you can't do it here." So
charming.
I know. He said, and you've only got about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Normally, people, Green King pub round the corner, people do it in the car park.
Oh.
So they drove to the car park.
Yeah.
Me mate put her legs up in the air.
No.
And my other mate, no turkey baster, nothing, just shoved it in. And it worked.
The whole cup.
The whole cup.
With the top
Didn't
screwed,
open the cup.
Top screwed on. They had to pull it out, unscrew it, and shove it back in.
Yeah. But it bloody
and
worked.
it worked.
She's pregnant.
Well, congratulations.
But yeah, she's pregnant. But can you imagine?
Wow. Can you imagine being laid up with your legs in the air in a car park? Well, actually, I bet you could. Because that's how you met your boyfriend, weren't it?
Yeah.
But, well, quite the story to tell.
I know.
On that kid's, 18th birthday.
I would go for 5th.
4th. 5th.
Yeah. But yeah.
Quite the story to tell, though, really.
Can you believe that?
I can.
Yeah.
Well, with the group that you hang around with, yes, I can.
Oh, leave it out. They're from Manchester.
Oh, I love that. Well, you're going to be Auntie Georgie.
I'm going to be Auntie. I mean, I'm already Auntie Georgie, but I'm going to be Auntie Georgie.
Yeah, you'll have to go to the baby shower, get showered in babies, and then leave.
They are very unconventional.
Oh, so they're not going to do the whole thing.
They ain't doing none of that shit.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever it comes out as, it's, it's what it is.
It's a screaming sack of flesh at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
aren't we all?
Talking a screaming sack of flesh, please welcome in Martina Brookshire. So hit that button, Tits, before I get in trouble.
Which one?
There
we go.
Well, we love a quiz.
We do love a quiz.
We love a quiz.
And I'll tell you, I don't know about you, Georgie, but I do get quite the competitive spirit.
Yes. I'm very competitive as well.
You are. And actually, Georgie did do something for the crew on our lovely ship. And threw together a little, what would you say, a bit of a pop quiz, a bit of a general knowledge trivia quiz?
Yeah, there was some general knowledge in there. There was some flags of the world. There was some music.
There was an audio round.
There was an audio round.
There was some interaction moments.
There was a fashion show.
Participation round, correct.
Titty's tap shoes came out.
They did. I weren't wearing them. Georgie put on a crew event for the crew on the ship, to kind of boost morale. But I think
me and Titty have done together
we've
before.
Done it before, but I think standing just watching you for an hour is probably kind of the opposite of boosting morale.
Right.
But it was great. So picture this: we're all in groups of 6. We're asking questions and we're writing down our points and things. And we just trailblazed from the beginning. The group that I was on.
Yeah.
And it can't have been favouritism.
No,
at all. But what I will say, you did do this before on the last ship.
Yeah.
And I also attended that one because, like I said, I'll go to the opening of an envelope.
Yeah.
And I must admit, the reason why I probably did do so well was because you reused at least 60% of the questions.
No, not 60%.
62.
Not 60%.
You reused. Did you or did you not, Miss Georgie Porgy UK, reuse some questions from the last time you did that trivia?
3 questions.
It was more than that. The whole flag round.
No, I changed.
The whole flag round was a complete copy and paste.
I changed the flag round.
We had Bahamas.
No.
We had Gahana.
Yeah.
We had Barbados,
Bahamas. Yeah, no, I didn't use that one.
No.
Can I just say?
No.
I did change a couple of the flags.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Titty.
Well, why did I do so well?
Because now, everyone thought you did so well.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone in that venue listens to our podder.
That's right. Well, I will say we did do this 3 weeks ago. Our team won, and we're still waiting for the prize. So go figure.
What have you been in for it?
What? 4 times.
Clear instructions.
All I want is a bastard tote bag.
Do you know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculous.
Is it too much to ask? I just want the matching set.
But listen, I don't want to show off, but it was a bloody fun night.
It was a good night. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, it's going to be fab.
And I can't wait to win that one too.
Yeah, oh you silly cow. I'm going to change every question. There won't be one question about Blackpool, let me tell you!
I had a lovely time today. I was sunbathing around the pool.
I know, while I was working all day.
I had a little read, laying on the pool. Oh, it was gorgeous.
And how was you had a day off yesterday?
We did have a day off yesterday. Well, I can't really take a day off because my mind goes a mile a minute. I'm always working on something, doing this, that and the other. But it was lovely. We went into around the area, had a bit of food. I mean, naturally, our only bloody day off that Miss Georgie Porgy UK scheduled was the only
national holiday.
The national holiday in Italy where everything was closed.
Yeah.
So there's me getting off the ship wanting to get some toiletries and things, and everywhere was closed. But other than that, very grateful.
It's funny that tip, because I also got off the ship and I went to a supermarket.
Oh,
and it was
so
open.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Got a Choco Mel. Love a Choco Mel.
Ooh, chocolate. Tell you what I did get.
What?
Big pot of Nutella.
Oh.
And some sticky wickies to put in it. And
I love a sticky wicky.
Moving on.
I think maybe, Tits, you've got some things to read.
Also a good friend of the podcast. Now they've not been on, but Miss Natalie.
I'd love to have Natalie on, but she's in the middle of nowhere.
We'd love to. Well, she has been for the past few months. She's also been on a ship sailing around bloody Antarctica, Ushuaia, and all that. And she did message me. She said, "I've not had bloody internet for the past 4 months."
Yeah, but she's doing around the world in 80 minutes.
She is. She said, but I've got back home now. I've got Wi-Fi, and I've been catching up on the poddy.
Love it.
Yeah.
Our fabulous friend Natalie, she's a performer. She's a fabulous performer. She's played a sex doctor.
Yeah.
She's played
a sex doctor.
And she's also played...
She was a dental hygienist in Llandudno for 2 weeks.
Right,
yeah.
and she was fabulous at that as well.
Yeah.
But
she was sending me a message. She said, not you putting my voice note on the podcast.
Love that.
So she's quite far back then.
Yeah.
She said, had no internet for months, so haven't been able to listen. Yeah, I pulled the other one. Now I'm binging ketchup. How's it going?
She's binging ketchup.
She's binging ketchup.
And mayonnaise.
She's binging ketchup.
Right.
She's here for a voyage, so we'll see.
Get her on bloody podder!
We'll see her in a few weeks, so we'll get her on poddy. She's poddy. She says, I cannot wait to see you bastards. We're doing dinner, so we bloody are. You two sluts make me laugh so much. I thought, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Georgie's the slut, not me.
First of all, I'm a slut. She's a slag.
She said it's bloody brilliant and amazing. So there you go.
Love it. Well, thanks, Natalie.
So that's it, Miss Natalia. We'll see her in a few weeks, and we might even get her on podcast.
Yeah, it would be lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You'll miss her dulcet tones anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Beef flaps.
Beef curtains.
Beef macaroni cheese.
Beef baggy. Beef bags. Beef sick bags.
Sick bags and your beef bags and your bally
egg day. Beef.
Beef.
So, Georgie had the fun idea, thrilling, about watching this series on Netflix called Beef.
And one of us has come through and the other one hasn't.
And each week we're going to review each episode. Now, I'll be honest, girls, I got 10 minutes into episode 2 and I couldn't deal with it.
Not your thing.
It's just not for me. It's too much of a slow burn.
Yeah.
To be honest. So for me, I'll give it 0 clack fans out of 7.
Listen, I know you like a fast burn.
It needs to get my attention.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like it. And I'm not going to apologise for liking it. And if you've got a problem with me liking it, then there's the door. And I'll tell you exactly what I told my ex. And that is, get out! Yes, that was the cupboard again for context. I'm going to watch what I'm going to watch.
That's it. And so, well, tell me about it. Come on. What do you think? For the listener, what's your review of Beef Bag Curtain Flaps? You've not watched it, have you? You can't remember it.
I can't remember.
You've not fucking watched it, have you?
I have. The second episode starts in a museum full of chairs.
Right. And that's it. Credits.
Well, listen, at the time, I was doing my nails, walking my dog, and being noshed off. So I was,
And this was in Lidl.
Yeah.
With Barb on side.
Yeah. I was with Barb at Lidl, and I was suggesting going down Alder.
Yeah. For context, she's just got to sit up on this poof and just slid down, but cracked her neck back that hard your head disappeared. Medical response.
I just said
she's just snapped her spine off.
Tried to sit up on a poof. First of all, don't call me boyfriend that. I can't. That's really hurt my neck.
Well, I'm not surprised it went all the way back.
Oh my god!
Crown of your head tickled your arsehole then.
I've not had mobility like that since '96. I can see all the way round.
You're an owl.
Imagine me. What would you do, right? What would you do if I turned up to the next recording of Up The Aft dressed as an owl?
As an owl. The Duolingo owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the Duolingo owl. But I turn around.
You just your head.
Me, Yeah, instead of a tail, Betty Legs Diamond's face. How would you feel about that?
I don't know how I would feel.
Right, anyway, B-Flaps.
Anyway, back to it. B-Flaps, episode 2.
I'll watch it at some point.
One word review, what would you say?
One word review, beefy.
Beefy.
Dead
well, there
beefy.
you go.
Dead beefy. But, Titty, what's that floating in over there?
Well, actually, I think it might be a message in a bottle. Quick,
Oh my God.
grab it, pull that cork out, get it. Oh, God. Nearly did my neck in then as well.
You're bloody same. Right, let me just unwrap this.
Go on, unravel it. Yeah.
Oh, God, 1 minute. Let me get... Oh, God, I've unwrapped... Oh, God.
Oh, just unwrap it. Oh, it is. It's quite the lengthy letter.
Yeah. This one says, Dear women, my name... Oh, sorry. Our name...
Oh.
Our name is Pater and Matter. Don't know why I've put on a voice. But our name is Patty and Matty. And we're...
Well, hello, Patty and Matty. Our first duo...
Lingo.
Dua
Lipa.
Yeah.
Our first
Come on,
duo
get on
letter.
with it. Get on with it. Duo. There we... Hi, Patty and Matty. Our first duo letter. So come on, Georgie.
I'm trying.
Get on with it. Come on, spit it out.
We are identical twins from Fetishton on the outskirts of Manchester.
Oh.
And we've got an issue we just can't agree on.
Come on. Yeah. Come on, Patty and Matty. Tell us.
I, Patty,
so
Patty's writing this bit, have been dating a wonderful guy for 4 months and I've really fallen for him.
Oh.
Yeah, down the stairs.
Oh.
The issue is, I, Matty, so now Matty's writing this
taking
bit,
the pen,
have also been dating the same guy for 4 months. And we've only just worked out that he's the same guy by chatting and finally showing each other pictures of the guy that we've both fallen for.
Ooh.
We both love him and the sex is out of this world, but we can't get past the fact that he's cheating on us with our own twin.
With the other one.
Help us, girls. We need suggestions of what to do. First of all, does he know?
He must do.
He must. Well, the thing
Or
is...
does he just think he's dating one person?
Well, no, because it's one man and one woman.
If they're twins, they might look the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is 2023, darling.
That's it.
They have actually sent in some pictures.
Right.
So, and there's each picture. It's from, one of those Polaroids.
Yeah.
And it's got the date on it.
And what's the date?
So it both shows Patty.
Yeah.
On a date in Manchester in the Five Guys.
Right.
On the same day as the same picture in the same location.
So he's double dipping.
So he's double dipping. So, he's saying goodbye to one, picking up the other one, taking them to the same location.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
There's also holidays in Disneyland Paris, one weekend apart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's some...
his air miles must be through the roof.
Silver
Silver lining.
Yeah, Eurostar miles.
Yeah.
So I just think, if it was me...
Yeah.
Thruple.
Oh, he's your twin though, isn't it?
I'll get over it. We've
Grow
all
up.
fucked a sibling. Do you know what I mean?
Well, those of us not from the Isle of Wight haven't, but...
yeah, that's true. We are known for incest.
Yeah. My advice, Patty, Matty, Twatty...
This is Titty talking.
Titty. I'd just end it. There's, get on turkeybaster.com.
Yes!
And find someone else.
And the thing is...
Or... share him
the
week. Someone can have him Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah.
The other one can have him Thursday through Saturday. Sunday you can go to church.
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle. Matt is your aunt.
I just wonder whether maybe this man has a fetish for this.
Possibly.
And he knows that you are twins and he's... he's purposely done this.
Maybe.
I think.
So what would you say to do?
What I would suggest to do is, if the sex is that good, keep going. He doesn't even need to know that both of you know.
Right.
But I have actually got a surprise, Titty. Because I've also got a letter from the man. So, within that bottle, another bottle was stuck to it.
Well, they shared postage, didn't they?
Shared postage.
It's cost of living crisis. It's expensive now.
Yeah.
Yeah. A book of stamps, 70 quid.
70 quid, darling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Send that Listerine bottle into the bloody Manchester
house,
and it will end up with us. But this says, "Hiya, girls. I've met the man and woman of my dreams.
Oh.
And I've just realised that they are twins."
So he does know.
He does know.
Right.
what do? I don't want to lose either of them, but I really feel that this could be detrimental to the relationship if they know. Well, newsflash, darling, they know.
Newsflash, they do.
They know.
And they've all got great taste in podcasts. Yeah. I'll give you that.
I'll tell you that, darling.
So, I mean, you know what I'm going to say? Give it up and find someone else.
But you plenty of people out there. And the reason she always has that is because she's never had a successful relationship. She's very bitter, very negative, very abrasive, very aggressive. And that's just the truth about Titty Kaka. I suggest that now you're all aware, you meet up, you go for a bottomless brunch, take it in turns, and just give it a good wing wong ding dang ding dong. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there you go, kids. That's what you've got to do.
That's what you got to. You got to do what you got to do.
Because there's one thing Georgie knows: it's relationships. He's had at least 12 this year.
Yes. But yeah, so if you would like to write in and get some advice from us, like Patty, Matty, and 1 minute Steve-O.
Steve-O. Yes, please do. You know exactly what to do by now. Write it on a piece of parchment paper, roll it up, shove it in a bottle, and throw it in the ocean.
Yeah, and of course, alternatively, you could just message us on Instagram like everyone else does.
That does work as well.
Yeah, and that's at Up The Aft.
That's right. You can also find us on Instagram, our own personal pages.
Yeah. 1 minute, do that again. Do it again! Do it again!
You can also find us on our own individual pages.
I am at Miss Georgie Porgy UK.
That's right, because she's never done a gig outside of the country. And I am at
Cursed.
And I am Titty_Kaka.
Underscore, because she's very underwhelming.
There we go. Give us a follow, send us a message, send us a nude.
Yeah, whatever.
Leave us a review.
And that's that, darling.
That's your lot, really.
Yeah.
Join us again next week for another fabulous episode of your new favourite pod.
Yeah, we'll see you on Friday.
We will do.
Bye.
Bye.
We anchor and hoist the sail.
I've really hurt my neck.
I'm not surprised.
Honestly, it's a
Get down to medical.
It's a real Shania twinge.
It's a
real
Shania Twain in the neck.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna need at least.
Get a brace on. Brace yourself.
Brace yourself, darling. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to say, Miss Georgie Porgy UK, because you've never left the country.
Right.
I'm proud of you.
Right.
Not once in that episode did we mention poo.
Oh my god!
I was here waiting to count them, to tally up how many pound coins you owed me, and it's a big fat zero.
Well, you owe me £1 because you just brought it up.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Anyway, shit on me face.
That's £1.
Yeah.